Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the biggest developments currently unfolding in the crypto landscape, a shift that many investors don't even realize is happening right under their noses. While most people are distracted by meme tokens, hype cycles, and short-lived narratives, a silent giant has been gearing up for what could be one of the most explosive phases in its history. Yes, we're talking about the Internet Computer Protocol, ICP, a project that has spent months building, improving, and pushing boundaries while the rest of the market argues about Bitcoin dominance and broken promises. And with Phase 4 of its development path kicking off on November 24th, things are getting extremely interesting. There's technical movement, fundamental breakthroughs, and new cross-chain capabilities that the wider market simply cannot ignore anymore. Today, we're breaking it all down. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decisions. Let's jump right into what's unfolding with Phase 4. The start date, November 24th, marked the beginning of an entirely new stage for ICP's general availability rollout. If you've been tracking internet computers since 2023, you probably remember the moment when the token pushed all the way up to the $20 range. That move didn't happen overnight. It required 16 consecutive weekly candles to fuel that climb. And now, those weekly candles look like they're preparing for another large-scale push, but this time toward the $50 range and possibly beyond. While many other blockchain projects are burning out, evaporating after short bursts of hype, or failing to deliver anything meaningful, ICP has been strengthening both its technical foundation and real-world use cases. It isn't loud, it isn't flashy, but the momentum it's building is very, very real. Now, here's where things shift from interesting to absolutely mind-blowing. A week ago, ICP canisters, which function as smart contracts on the internet computer, executed live transactions on Sui. That alone was impressive. But this week, ICP took it a step further. It generated a Cardano address and successfully executed a legit ADA transaction on the Cardano mainnet. Not a test run, not a simulation, not some vaporware prototype, a real verified live mainnet transaction. This is something the industry has been begging for. True chain-to-chain communication without intermediaries, custodians, or centralized servers acting as bridges. No private keys sitting exposed on a device, no servers vulnerable to attack, just pure cryptographically secure communication between blockchains through ICP's chain key cryptography. This isn't an experiment. This is production-grade interoperability functioning right now. And the wildest part? Most of the crypto community is too distracted to notice. People are still chasing the next dog-inspired meme token, while one of the biggest breakthroughs in blockchain architecture has been sitting in front of them the entire time. Soon, we're going to see users from different ecosystems interacting with ICP without taking on the risks that plague traditional bridging solutions. The pipes are built, the tools are functioning, the infrastructure is already active. The question is simply, is the market paying attention? Let's shift to the technical analysis because this is where things get even more compelling. A well-known trader recently emphasized that since the beginning of ICP's corrective Wave 2 structure, the token has respected every single key Fibonacci retracement level, and I mean every one of them. ICP has tapped the 0.382 level 4 separate times, once as solid support, 3 times as failed breakouts. The 50% retracement level has also been tested 3 times, but each time ICP struggled to move past it. Now, from an Elliott Wave perspective, these tests essentially satisfy the minimum requirement for a full Wave 2 correction. Momentum is still tilted downward in the short term, but there's a crucial line in the sand we need to watch. The 0.618 level, which currently sits around $4.49. If ICP falls below that zone, the strength of the uptrend fades significantly. The wave invalidation zone is even lower, around the 0.786 level, or roughly $3.3. These levels are being monitored extremely closely. At the moment, ICP is trading around $5.21. The 24-hour volume sits at roughly $285 million, which represents a significant drop, over 37% from the previous day. The market cap has eased downward as well, landing around $2.82 billion. It's been a tough stretch. The token's down over 3% on the day and has fallen nearly 42% over the last week. Bears have definitely been steering the ship. Michael Saylor, widely known as the biggest Bitcoin maximalist on the planet, appears to be making moves that caught the entire crypto world off guard. Reports are circulating that for the first time ever, his focus may be shifting from Bitcoin to ICP. Sources claim his asset position dipped below 1 NAV, triggering a dramatic shift in strategies. And the biggest bombshell? MicroStrategy reportedly sold over 33,000 Bitcoin, worth roughly $3.2 billion. This rapid sale has analysts speculating like crazy. Some believe a major pivot is underway. Others think it's a strategic redistribution. But either way, the attention this brings to ICP cannot be overstated. If traders start piling in, and if momentum aligns with the technical setup, ICP could very quickly become one of the most watched tokens in the entire market. Let's bring in more chart analysis to round it out. A crypto analyst recently highlighted that ICP is hovering just above a very important support zone between $4.93 and $5. Historically, this region has produced strong bounces. As the downward volume decreases, it suggests that bearish momentum is weakening. This is often a precursor to a reversal, especially when the price is sitting right at a support area that has proven itself multiple times. The recent chart pattern shows a steady descent from the $9.29 level, forming consistent lower highs and lower lows. But declining volume plus strong support often signals that sellers are losing strength. And if buyers step in, we have two major resistance levels to watch: $6.97 first, and then $9.29 if momentum carries forward. If ICP reverses here, and that's a realistic possibility, it won't be a normal recovery. It will be dramatic. It will catch almost everyone off guard, and it will reward the investors who held on to conviction when everyone else gave up. Because in crypto, the people who look foolish at the bottom often look brilliant at the top. The fundamentals, the cross-chain breakthroughs, the chart formation, they're all aligning. The stage is set, and this next chapter could be massive. ICP has just entered a major new phase of development, and the signs are extremely bullish. With mainnet transactions now running across multiple blockchains, chain key cryptography proving its power, and technical indicators showing potential for a major reversal, the project is positioned for a significant move. Add in massive attention triggered by reports involving Michael Saylor, and you have a perfect storm of fundamentals and momentum. The only question is whether the market is ready to wake up. So, what do you think about ICP's current position? Are you bullish on its growth in AI and DeFi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay cautious, and I'll catch you in the next one.